Hey, this is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You, and if you're new here, my channel is dedicated to reviewing as seen on TV items, other household gadgets, and consumer goods. If you like that, please consider subscribing to my channel, look me up on Twitter, and just hang on for the ride. Now, let's get to today's review. Okay, so I'm really excited to show you the next item in the Bionic line by Bell & Howell. If you remember, maybe a week or so ago, I did the Bionic trimmer, and that was their most recent release. Well, now they have what's called the Bionic Light. You know what's cool about this, at least what I've seen from the infomercial? The bases on here are actually magnetic. So what I understand is you can stick this base to something that's metallic, and then this globe light will actually fit inside there and stick as well. That's pretty neat and really, really handy. Also, it does come with 3M strips if you happen to not have something metallic that you want to stick to. This says it's motion censored, so that's kind of neat for using outside. It is weatherproof. It talks about that too. Also, it runs on AAA batteries that were not included, but I made sure I picked some up first. So let's get to an unboxing. So this particular item from Bell & Howell does not have those perforated tabs that we love so much on these as seen on TV products. So I am going to have to use some scissors just to cut down this line. As always, when you do this, be careful because the plastic gets sharp too. So I'm just going to cut this. Just do half of it. All right, they're like little androids, little droids from Star Wars or something. All right, so here is the light, and here is the base. Now, it is magnetic, so you can mount it any which way. Let me just check something, okay? I picked up a cookie tin, or a tin. This says it's supposed to stick to metal, so let's see. Ooh, it does, and that was a pretty strong magnet. All right, let's see what it looks like there. Oh, well, you know what? I'm not necessarily going to blame that on this product. Let's put some batteries in it and see what we got. So I just have these Amazon basic batteries. I love getting these on Amazon because you can get like 100 for like 10 bucks. And they're actually pretty decent batteries. So let me open this up. All right, so this does do a simple twist turn thing in there. And so when I was messing with it, I guess ooh, that is bright. How do I turn it off? There's a dim setting on the top. I guess you can use it as a flashlight too. So there we have it. Bell & Howell's Bionic Light. It does stick. Actually, you know, one of the screws were out here pretty far and it scratched my pan. It's okay though. So it does stick. It's pretty sturdy. It slides a little, but who's going to be shaking things to get it off? All right, so let's check this out under some different circumstances. I want to put them outside. I also want to check the motion sensor to see how sensitive it is. But this is our first look. Bell & Howell Bionic Light. So I have thoroughly read through the directions on this Bionic Light by Bell & Howell. We know how to turn it on. Okay, we do that already. But I was looking for the motion sensor setting because realistically, that's what I'm going to be using this for. So what it tells you is you turn the light on to one of the 4 modes. Actually, it's really one of the 3 modes because it's high, medium, off, strobe. So don't have it on off. So we're just going to turn it on. There it is. And now it says hold the button on the top again for 3 seconds. And now it blinks 3 times, indicating that it is now in motion sensor setting. This will stay on for about 1.5 minutes before going off again, but then it'll be in motion sensor mode. And they also tell you it only works at night, so don't expect to trigger the motion sensor during the day when there's light, so it only works at night. I just wanted to show you this, how to set it into the motion sensor mode. So let's take a look at it at the nighttime to see what it does. I have the motion detector light on the inside of my screen door because the screen door was not metal and so it wouldn't stick to it, but my front door is metal. So let's walk towards the door and see what kind of motion sensor I get. Now it is through the screen. Let's see, up the steps we go. Oop. So there I am. I'm about 8 feet away and it clicked on at night. Now it is, like I said, through that screen door. Pretty impressive. It works. I like it. So I'm ready to give you my final review of the Bionic Light. When I give this review, I'm going to start with a few negatives first, okay? One, the plastic on this seems very, very cheap, inexpensive, and maybe if I drop it one too many times, it's going to break. Two, I noticed the magnet in here wasn't very strong. I've actually carried this by the base, and the ball has fallen out and rolled across the floor. So that, to me, I wonder, over time, is this going to break down and wear down and maybe fall off? And that sort of would defeat the purpose of having this as an outside mounted motion detector. Now, I did test the motion detector and it worked really, really well. But over time, will that continue? Also, I don't like sticking things out in the rain or the elements when there's no washer or no sealant or anything to make sure moisture stays out of here. So if I did use this outside, I would keep it under a covered porch because I think that the elements getting to this thing would wear out very, very, very fast. I will say it's bright. I used it outside just as a flashlight and I could see a lot. So I could see someone doing something like that too. I'm actually using one of the lights right here, right now, behind the camera lighting this area. So does that look like it's different than the normal lights that I use? I don't know. I'm going to see if I like it for that purpose specifically. Also, I will say, if you do end up getting this, check the screws that are in the back of your magnetic base. One of mine before was just out a little bit. And so when I stuck it on top of that cookie tin or that brownie tin, it scratched it. So I know people might want to stick these on their car, or they might want to stick this on something you don't want scratched. So just make sure, because all I had to do was screw it back in. May not be anything having to do with yours, but it happened to me, so there you have it. I will say there are 3 different ways to hang this. One is the magnet that's inside. You can adhere it to metal. 2, there's this little keyhole that you can put a screw or a nail in the wall and slide it down. Or 3, it comes with these 3M sticky pads here. So different ways to hang it. I actually like this. I'm going to use it. I have a spot in my house where it's pretty dark, and so it is covered under a porch. So I'm going to use this for when we're walking in and out at night, so it'll turn on. I'm looking forward to this specifically. 1, it does not require solar because there is a cover, and 2, it's out of the elements. So I will like that pretty well. So this was Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. This was my review of the Bionic Light from Bell & Howell. If you like this video, please click that like button. Also, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you're notified every time I release a video just like this one. Leave a comment for me in the comment section below. Have you used the Bionic Light or any other lights that are similar to this? Let me know how they worked for you. Did you have a different opinion? Did you have a different experience? Let me know. As always, thanks for stopping by and have a great day.